Hopefully you're all having a good Saturday morning. We've had an interesting a day or so. We were trying to we've been late on a few things. We were going to be on last night until all of a sudden we had a bit of an issue where all of our we tried to pull up our anchor and there was a log, a giant log bigger than me, wrapped around it, making it unable for us to move it. So that was part of one of the problems. And then we had just a rough afternoon, really. But we can't at the moment. I have to wait until it's a little quieter out. Then I'm going to dive down and fucking freeze my ass off in the water to try and figure out how to unwrap our chain line from a fucking floating log. That's what we ran into. We're having some fun though. We'll do our we'll do some of this though. Let's see if I can get this going. Let's go with, there we go. Alrighty, we're gonna get our battleship up and running here. Then we're gonna see how that one goes. Alright, and see if you guys want to play some of that this morning, for a little while here. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Good morning, Spicy. How's your day going, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good one. We got our I put some columns and some other things in there for the game when we're playing now. So we're going to run. Oh, it's because I had the wrong thing in there. Okay. We're gonna go here. We're going to start up our game. I know you guys thought it was kind of fun the other day, so I figured we'll do it again. Now, if you want to, you guys hang out, jump in. I'll pin that out there. Hey, that's pretty good. We didn't get to sleep in. I think we don't sleep in as much as we used to. There's the boat. We keep getting rocked by. I don't know if it's like I think we're in an area where there's tugboats, and that's why we're gonna move. Because but we didn't have the ability to. And then yesterday we were rocked a lot. Yesterday there was like eight tankers went by. All right, 8 tankers had gone by us yesterday. That's how crazy it was. The amount of that's just insane, just insane. So let me do this here. Should be able to see Battleship now. Let me get it over here. Oh, no, it didn't show. Hold on. It's not showing because it's not there. There you go. Every time I start it, it makes me reset it. So that's what my problem is. And I think we had it here to show, right? And put it on and off easy. There we go. That should be good there. Let's see how that works. Actually, you should be able to even shrink that down a little bit there. So now you have the whole thing there. Aha! ABC, all the things. Should be able to see it nice and easy. You want to do our little play a little game of Battleship. Just a fun thing. We kind of just, because we're next to a battleship, and I decided we needed to have a game that was a battleship game. Dude, yeah, exactly. Sleep in. If I sleep in to past like 7, it's like, oh my god, something's broken. What happened to him? But that's there. We have all of our ships. We'll randomize them. We're going to randomize both of the ships here. Randomize that ship. I'm going to do it. Actually, you know what? Spicy, you're talking and hanging out here. How many times should I randomize? 9? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 times it has been randomized. Alright, alright. So the ships, you know, we're all ones. There's 5. There's a carryover that has 5 spots. Battleship 4, cruiser 3, submarine 3, and a destroyer with 2. Yes. Good to be careful. We're having some fun here today. Now we're by one. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna put it in there if you guys want to. Kinda, yeah, pretty straightforward. Tell me an area. So give me, you know, here, give me an example. You can choose. Do you want to be on the Alpha team or the Omega team? Which is Omega's blue, Alpha's the gray one. I don't think I have the names in there. That's one thing I can do. There we go. That's a good idea. Add the names in. I think it adds it in for what you hit or what team you're on, though, you choose. Yeah. Anyways, here's just a bunch of singles from the buy now that we have available. There you go. That's your team. Good one. I like it. That's what they chose. That's what it was chosen to be. I don't know why my arm has been so. My hand's been going numb. I feel like my shoulder is like wicked tight or something. My fingers will start going numb after a while. I don't know if anybody ever has had that before. Anybody knows what that is? That'd be nice to know. It's like I feel like if I massage this here, I feel like I need to get the massage gun out. That's what I should do. Charge the massage gun and get that thing going. So you can just beat down on this area here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think it's a muscle stuff because when I was younger, I had an injury that caused it to get pinched sometimes. And I had a similar hand feeling, but my hand would be higher in the air. Now, it's doing the same thing again for some reason. I don't understand why. It was generally, the muscle was tight. And then once it loosened up, it got a lot better. Like there's a muscle somewhere that was tight and pinching something. Yeah, I was a wrestler in high school, and somebody was yanking my arm in a move the wrong way, and I was like, hey, I was pretty much the person that was a referee was supposed to stop it a long time ago, like when your arm is at this position, not when it's like up around your head position. And ever since then, yeah, same thing. I had a weird tear in the pec muscle, and then the way it tore something in the back and it healed was smaller, so the nerve goes through is. So whenever my muscle's tight, instead of it being like like supposed to be like this big, but when my muscle gets tighter, it gets like that big, and then the nerve doesn't go through, is the way the doctor explained it to me. So my fingers will go numb. So he said if you exercise and do certain things too much, you have to like make sure you stretch and fucking massage it or some shit like that. I can't remember what it was, but there were certain things he wanted me to do. I always try stretching, but it doesn't help as much as you used to. But anyways, we got our battleship if you guys want to play. Or all of our singles should hopefully be in there now. What is that one? When you do that. Why is that one not in there? Ah, Japanese, that's why. Does not have a Japanese picture. Alright, that's fine. All the drafts should be able to go in there. I think they're correct now. There you go. And there you go. You should get them in there now. Ha! My singles are finally back. That's what took a bit there. I like the new dragon set. Tarkir. I like it a lot, personally. I had a good time with it. I would have opened more if we were able to get the whole 12 boxes that we ordered, but we only got fucking 2, something like that. I can't. Yeah, it was 2, I think. Crazy. But anyways, we got what we had. Hey, how's it going, Cope? Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We do a fun thing here. We use Whatnot to do it there with. And somebody jumped in on it, I see. What do we have? We had Untapped, got Fear of Missing Out. Ah, I like it. Let me get that out for you, and you get to take a shot. Give me a number. I'm going to get your name. Then you're going to give me a location. I'm sorry, it didn't pop up for some reason that you got that. I hate that it didn't show in the chat there. Untapped. And now let me get your FOMO. Let's get out your FOMO. I gotta get used to him being in a long line of next to me here. There he goes. 316. There you go. Oh, I'm gonna put that away so you can see it. There's your card, your FOMO. Not a bad one. And you need to give me, do you want to be on the Alpha team or the Omega team? Alpha's the team that shoots to, they're gonna shoot at blue. And Omega would be shooting at gray. So you'd be on the blue team if you were Omega. You'd be on the Alpha team if you were gray, but you'd be shooting at the other one. So you gotta tell me where you want to go. If that makes, does that help you? Does that help you? You're gonna know which team you're on, right? Now untap, not bad for that. What do you think, my friend? Where would you like to go? If you don't have a number for me, that's fine. I can have chat give us one. I bet somebody in chat will do it. It's either, you know, like A1 and the team you want to be on, or like, you know, D5. We see what happens. Nothing. Did we miss you? We got you a good card though. That was a good card. I don't know what happened to you. Let me ping you here. There you go. Ah, look at that. Now it finally goes it. I just saw that thing pop through chat now. That is so weird. It's like chat is really backed up or something and it like just froze and came back or something. I don't know. That's weird. Untap. You're not a bad card there on the FOMO anyways. Alright. That means I have to adjust our inventory. Because now you can go to buy mount now and go Fear of Missing Out. And instead of 5 of those, I have to edit that down to 2. 2 to 1. That was a good pickup for our buddy there on tap. I guess he just jumped in. Alright, well, Spicy, if you're hanging out with me, give me a number between 1 and... not a number. Hey, Tabor. How's it going? Give me a number and a letter there between... you see the grid. You choose who you want to be, or anybody that's in there. No? Alright. Well, looks like we have one single gone for the day with a description, with a nice one pickup. We'll go back here. We'll throw the Vault Descent stuff away since we're not doing that. Let's do this here. Here we go. Let me do this here. Where am I going with it? Okay, and I need that. All right. All right. Let's see. No one want to give me one. All right. Well, all right. That's what happened, I guess. We're not gonna. We got a good card though. That was a good pickup for our buddy there. But all of a sudden, the internet's being a little sketchy all of a sudden. I wonder what's going on. What is going on right now? Say, I don't know. Are we good? Maybe. I think we're all right. I don't know. We're in a bad anchoring area, and we were trying to move. We got in that process of trying to move, we got stuck with a log around us. Well, it looks like anybody wants to give me a one here. Let me know. Yeah, Curtis. Yeah, we just have we do a singles thing. People pick them up in the box, and then you get to play to do this too. That's all it is. Not bad. It's fun. We do a little game thing on whatnot, having fun with everyone. That's about it. But I'm gonna go. I'll go back here. We'll pin another. See if anyone wants to keep going, and you guys can see all of them. If you go to, you can literally go in and pin. I'll pin the whole thing. Here's the whole thing pinned. What is going on here? Why is the internet not working nicely? I have over... No, that's a lot of up, down. What is going on here? There should be 0 issues. Why am I all of a sudden having issues with this stuff when I pay the extra amount to not have issues with this stuff? Is this serious? Why is it not working? Can you see me everywhere else? It looks like it's sending me. Can you hear me? Can you see? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. So let's click on that again. Let's try it out. No, it's not just me. Yeah, it was just me. It was just me. I go, there we go. Well, anyways, no one wanted to jump in. We had one person come in and participate, but we do have you get your shot there. We'll have some fun today with all you guys. Want to hang out, if you'd like, that is, and play some old school. We're right next to a ship here, so we figured, you know, we might as well use something like that, have some fun with it. I'm gonna take a drink of coffee while we're hanging out, and we'll keep going. And remember, we have our friends that we do our D&D stuff with, but we haven't had a lot of it going on recently. I don't know if they've been busy. I know some of them have been busy. Specifically, I know some of them are busy. Yeah, you should be able to see everything now for singles, which is nice. Nice. All right. Well, looks like for whatever reason, we're not going to have anyone do that. So we'll pick anybody in chat. Give us a random one to choose, and we'll go. Let's get our some of our stuff up here. We can play a little bit with the things that we do. No. No. Oh, no, not that one. Where is it? There you go. That's it. There we go. In there. Yeah. Do that. I like it. All right, let's do that. Okay. Lots of waves right now, sorry. What's going on? Got some more in there if you'd like to try. A6, all right, we're going to do it. A6. You put in, well, the other person did it, so we're going to put theirs in case they come back. It's going to be under their name for Untapped. So we're going to put Untapped's name in here for it because they did that, but we're going to use your thing as A6 Sleepy, all right? A6. We're going to put you on, we're going to have you on, I guess we'll have on Team Alpha here. And we're going to go with a fire. Oh, no. Untapped. They missed. Did not get it. I'm sorry, my friend. But maybe another time. See, not bad. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Okay. We're going to do this here. Make sure it generates it. We're waving a lot of it in. Well, we'll keep trying on them and see if anybody would like to go anymore. You should be able to see all of them now. For some reason, if you can't, I'll pin one at a time every now and again here. But you should be able to go and see any of them through either the buy now or can't remember if it's there or actually when you press the look at them. Should be able to bring it to them when I have them pinned, by the way, I think. But I'll keep doing this if you guys would like to try them out. There was a miss now. No. Look who it is, Aldar. How's it going, Curtis? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we have we generally do packs and singles and stuff, but we've been before a large release like we have coming up here. We know people don't have as much they put towards it. So we tried out some of our other games that we had in the past. And I just made a little adjustments and some updates and things like that, and gave it a visual versus what we had done before. And it goes along with, it's part of like the other stuff that we have, the adventure things that we do already. You know, because we have the Kickstarter stuff that we've been doing for a while. Well, we've been doing that, but we put it into a Kickstarter now because we've been doing it for a while. Now, the way that we do that is just we have like a whole adventure that I have made a Wasteland world. Now you guys get to be part of it. You do whatever you really want in there. We've had people do all kinds of things, from like just wandering around and gathering stuff. There's one guy that comes in and says, "Hey, can I gather things?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And wants to go and gather things every now and again. Then there's a person going and they always are upgrading everything. So it's really up to you what you're doing. Some person just wants to fight all the time. Now we have all different characters that do it. We have some of our here's some of our players. There's one of ours there. We're gonna remove the battleship grid. We got some of our players. There's one of ours big. Cage has been a little bit busy for a while. JM, they were around for a bit. She was a Pied Piper, a rat. She had a friend of rats. We had a friend Mystic. He just sits in the back, I don't know, smoking cigarettes. He said, so that was him. Some other guy decided he was an owl of some kind, of purple owl. Yeah. Then we have this guy was a jacked up implanted person. But anyways, the point is, you can be whatever you want. Hang out, have fun. Or maybe you start playing, you get yourself a companion. Like one of these things. Maybe a friend there. Some of those ones even talk. Like this companion here.
I didn't think anyone would ever find me. I've been in cryo so long. I stopped dreaming. You didn't have to open that chamber, but you did. Thank you. I don't know what's happened out there, but if you'll have me, I want to help. I still remember how to work vault systems. Maybe that's worth something.
But yeah, I mean, just quick little silly things. Really what it is. We did a game, and now we took all those, kind of put them together into one whole campaign that I'd had. And though we'll use like, you know, some of the stuff we have here that we've had, and also we're going to be building a bit more for it to go along with it. So you'll have a lot more, and it'll be a whole campaign that has everything going along, from your creation of your character to what goes on with you in the Wasteland and everything you participate in. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? It's up to you. And eventually what I'm going to do is I'll have I'm working on getting things working so that we can put it in the chat. And you guys can do these things in chat too, which will be kind of fun. But anyways, right now we got these out there, a bunch of different singles you could do in here. Randomizes it, you get something. Right now, the first one we got was a FOMO was pulled out. That was a good single for someone. You have our battleship there if somebody wants to go and try that. That's what it is. But yeah, I mean, the other thing cool is we have our ability to roll dice from it too. Alright, I'm gonna just pull from GitHub to get my stuff so I can make sure it's running the latest one. I made some changes to make it work better, so I want to make it run better and have it run here. We'll show you the other stuff. Hey, Joseph woke up, Demodar. Oh, well, hey, that's alright, buddy. Do people sleep? I know I do. Not as much as I'd like to here because the rolling, but hey, it happens, right? We got stuck on the reason why we were on last night, we were going to go on last night and do a singles night thing, but we got stuck on a log, which delayed some of the things I was trying to do. Log is still there. We're still stuck with our boat, so I'm going to have to dive down after the holiday is over and all the people are done being crazy in their boats. And try to unwrap our chain from, I don't know, a 100-year-old log that's on the bottom of the fucking bay here. I mean, it pulled it up. It wasn't like it was like stuck in the ground, which is a good thing. So it wasn't like stuck, but so I was like able to get it up. Oh, I love sleeping on a boat. Like the. How do you join, Aldor? Oh, well, you want to go and participate in the battleship things? You can definitely do that. Jump in there, and then the way you would do it, I have it pinned there. It's any of the singles. It's just a bunch of the singles that I have that are, I think, $9 or less that are spread all out through all my singles. Okay. It's cold here all of a sudden. Not bad. He won. He got knocked down a little bit, but not bad. He ended up getting. Well, the thing is, he got a critical. He got a perfect 20, a natural 20. So I mean, that helped him chop an arm off, and then 2 of his weapons hit their first roll on their special. So the guy lost an arm, and then the other one it hit him with a special twice in a row, and the other guy toasted off the other arm, and I was just like, oh wow, it was an interesting situation. That's all. It was weird. Yeah, that's all I'll say. I wasn't expecting it. It's one of those ones where you're like, seriously? It went wicked quick because of that, too. Yeah. Yep, that's how Aldor, yeah. Ah, that's all right. Oh, the adventuring thing. No, the adventuring thing, you want to join that too? Yeah, well, yeah, you can jump in there. We can do those. I just had that up right now because that's what I thought you were talking about. I'm sorry, my friend, I mistook that. Yeah, you want to do some adventuring? You can always do that. We do the we have our stuff here. Where is it? You throw on the Vault Descent one. We'll throw something on here and put in. We can put that out there. We'll put out our Kier pack. So the way we would do it, we have the Descent. You can either be the adventurer, can come in, and the way you get it is either come in with your character here. Oh, no worries, buddy. No worries, buddy. Well, with the Kickstarter way that we were talking about it before, is you would just jump into the Kickstarter way whenever you can. And you would become come into the universe there. So you'd be all right to come in whenever you'd like. Okay, and then I have my stuff here for the game. That I made, so everybody can see it. Nice. Yeah, buying the game, your character gets made, kind of. Yeah, is what it is. So that's how we do. That's how I've been doing it for a while. But that's what I was saying. Like, if you want to do the full adventure stuff, we made it so there's a Kickstarter now available if you want to do that. literally Wasteland Odyssey Founders Season. And if you go search that, it should be in the show notes, or I don't know if it's in the notes, or they don't allow me to put, maybe they don't allow me to put links in there. But anyways, go check it out. That's just for the D&D stuff that we do. So like when you, for instance, you guys haven't seen me get this stuff up and running. Well, we open everything, buddy. We hang out here. We open all kinds of packs. Curtis. So let me say, for instance, we'll put out where is the dice thrower? There you go. There you go. That way, dice thrower is there. And then you will also have the player display. For whatever reason, is not showing right either. It's the same thing. Alright, where we go? Player view. There you go. There's a player view. So, for instance, like I've been showing everyone, I know, Demidar, I need you to get me some of your info here so we can update it all. Because all I got right now, let me see, we got you in here. And I know it's all wrong, it's not all correct. I've been working on getting it all in here, but we have all kinds of things in here of everything you've done. So if you could send me all the stuff that you've been doing that you yourself would have saved, I can help kind of coordinate, make sure it's all accurate if you can see it, since you should be able to see it all there now. Yeah, there's character creation. Your characters in the world, yeah. You made one a while back? Yes, I do. You have played Aldor. I know, I remember you did. That's why I was saying, you're fine to play, but what we were doing is just going on with our, if, like, say somebody comes in, but I can, like, I've had you in there before. I need to go find where you are. I do believe I still have you in a list somewhere. Give me a second. Because I kept everybody that played in for, where is it? Where did I have it? Okay, that's not gonna help. It's gonna do. No. I think this is it. I'm just trying to find him. So I do remember you playing, but it was so far back that I might not have kept that same one. And that's what I was trying to find. No, I don't have that. Yeah, that might have been one from... I don't know if I had where it would be. I'd have to go and try and find it further back. Because I'm trying to think. Let's see if I can find it in the file. Let's do I don't know. Trying to see if I can find it here. I do remember, but I'm trying. So I was saying, I don't think I have them all saved. All right, let's try that. No, it's still the same thing. Looks like I may have missed or lost that one. Is it? Nope, that's not it. Damn. I was hoping. I was hoping. No, it does not look like I have found it. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yes, I do. I do remember that. And this is, you know, hey, ready? Look at the places that you go here. Here are some of your locations. Ready? Pretty, you can get yourself a trader in the area. Caravan. That's kind of the same thing, but yeah. Alright, let me, I'm going to copy that, paste that somewhere to remember that. Vibro X. Don't upgrade my... I hate when you... no, keep that word. Alrighty. Yeah, we can reset that and have him go again. You can do a little bit more of that. That's fine. I want to paste like plain text. Just paste. Whatever. Oh, well, that's fine if you want to. Yeah, you can always do that. But we have our character here. Yeah, I'm trying to show that. We'll have to get all your stuff though from you, Demodar, so we can keep going. And then you get to what I'll have is eventually, you know, your name there and all those items that you can see in your display. It'll actually have like your picture that you have a Demodar. We'll make a picture for you, and we'll have your weapon pictures and any of the items that are made. They'll all actually have images with them. So I should be able to click on them and show all the images with it. That's what I'm working on. But no, those are upgrades that'll come out with the if Kickstarter stuff works. I mean, I'm hoping it does. They seem like there was some interest in it. I do like it is nice though, even if it doesn't go, the dice thrower with anything that we do is going to be fun, since I can just do any manual thing to throw a dice and be like, anything I want, which makes it nice and easy. Right, look at it. Alright, let's see if it'll work. See? It's nice and easy to be able to do anything I want now. You guys can see it very easily too. That's the other cool thing about it. Ah, no worry, don't worry. He has weapons, extra weapons from the Wasteland. He's like he can give you to hang out with. So we'll clear that, clear the dice. So yeah, you're not gonna get, but we get to you'll get to go do your little battle, and then we'll have everything even show up. Oh, we can do that. We'll do the a battleship, and we'll get you your character going. Ah, I see. I see. Got some singles there. Deadeye Navigator. Nice one there, my friend, and the Ian Malcolm. Alright, let me get you Ian Malcolm out. Alright. Oh, look at that, right in the front, Ian Malcolm. And then Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator. There you go, my friend. Thank you for coming in and hanging out, JV. Much appreciated. Let me get the name written on the back of those and put that in a top loader for you. There we go. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I do appreciate it. Hopefully these cards treat you well. my friend. Hopefully they beef up your deck to do whatever you're trying to get done. I have my Dino deck. I have to get it. I have to finish doing a deck. I have another deck that I had like being made, and I never finished it. I gotta get to that. That's all right, buddy. Hey, you don't need to worry about. I was saying you don't need to jump. If you were jump, we can start doing a little bit of it if we want while we're hanging out here. But I was just saying, don't worry about it. Like nothing to worry about. Ooh, let's see if reroll works. Invalid dice notation. Yeah, so I got a cool system set up here. Let me show it to you. I'll even show the... Let's see if we can show you the display here that I got. Let me get you this one. Let me see the GM window. This is my window. You can see some of it. Not all of it. Some of it. Oh, that's not the right one. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. See if you can see that. There. We'll clear us out here. Clear the dice. We can see it. Yeah, kind of cool there. Gets all of our people, all your info. I click on you, and you, look at this, Aldar. Click on you. It gives you all the stats and everything. See all your things. That's what I was saying. I need to get through it. We have items, weapons, my locations. I'm working on getting those in, the NPCs and the vendors and all that stuff. Those are the things I'm working on getting in. But, as I said, it's a work in progress. See, like they even have some of the things they already have. You know, some of these people already have stuff here. Yeah, I just don't have the right agility and strength and health and things for whatever reason. I didn't get those all transferred over right. Didn't have everybody come in too. There's only a handful. So, but either way, we still got a good chunk and it's starting. We don't have any of that actually so far. But if you, when your image is made, you can tell me a description of what you look like, and we'll make an image based off of whatever that is. So, like we have a friend of ours. We've had, for instance, we have where are my players? We have a guy that was like, "Yo, this is me." Oh crap. I gotta look at that way. GM window. Goes, I am an owl, bird, purple thing. And he's like, all right, sounds good. Then I had a guy that's like, I'm an Asian, I'm a Latino samurai. That's what it was. I'm a Latino samurai. Then we had this person here. She said she was the rat piper. She was a friend of rats. Always befriended them. So, you know, you can be whatever you want. Or there was this woman here. She was a dwarf that had could handle a mighty sword. She said. So be whatever you want. I mean, we have Demidar. I mean, Big BK there. Demidar hasn't told us what he wanted to look like. Demidar, this is what we got for Demidar so far. And that's our buddy Demidar there. We just kind of like type, pretty much what I've been doing is typing in your name and saying what you have for some things. And then asking what you want to look like. Yeah, the dragon one. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple more. We have another one for you. Meringue. Let's get that out. Now, you should be able to sort a lot very easily now, because there should be a lot of information to sort on. Sort on, at least. Meringue River Regent. River Regent. There you go, my friend. Meringue River Regent. Well, there you go, buddy. JV. Let's get that together for you in a bag. And that way we can put them all together for shipping. Yeah, we're on a boat and we keep getting rocked by the things around us. There's been a few tugboats that came by, and now we tried to move, but our anchor chain is wrapped around an old log that is huge, not allowing us to. Oh, nice. All right, you want to be Dragonborn? All right, you be a Dragonborn. All right, that'll be your Aladar Dragonborn. Okay, I can't remember what you had for anything, but we'll start you out with something with new. And Demodar, you know what? Let's start him. What do you want? Do we want to give him? Did you say you want to help him out with a weapon? We'll find out. But here, we have this I can do now. Also, all right. I was gonna add this in to explain the call it. There you go.
Out here?
There we go. Put that in there. Then we can go here and generate an image of you. Red Dragonborn. All right, okay, we can do that. Whichever one you'd like. It's up to you. Plasma gun would be a nice one to start out with. Yeah, plasma gun. All right. That's up to him. Yeah, the rifle you've been upgrading is nice too. So it's up to you what you'd like to do. But we'll say he has a whatever it is that what you say. All right, plasma. All right, let's do that. So he gets the plasma. Here, I'll give him that. We'll see. Add that. I'll add Eldor, and then get you your. All right, let me get you in here. Eldor. All right. Nope. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can get for you. And then we'll add you in. Might as well add you in. All right, let's add a player. Uh-oh. Add a player button doesn't work. I'm trying to add you in there, but I got a pop-up here. Oh, but we got your. We're gonna do your image anyways. All right. So, oh, hold on. You're a red Wasteland Survivor. A red. Oh, red Dragonborn Survivor. We got to add the red Dragonborn Survivor in there. I was like, there's something missing. Oh, that's what it was. all right, all right. You can use it all. Yeah, if you want, you can use it. Alfred? Oh, you gotta go to Fred. Yes, you gotta go check out the companion Fred.
I'm Fred, the doctor. I run from battle, but will heal you after if you don't die.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. There, that's a good one, I think. All right, that's a good one. We're gonna use this for Aladar. Alador. We'll add you in. There we go. Has that plasma rifle. All right. All right, let me see if I can get it there. You can do that too, instead. This is what we were going to use for you, but I'll grab that because you said you sent it. Hold on. Here we go. I should have that right over. Where is it? My messages. There it is. Messages. Ah, all right. Okay, so you know what? Here, let's go. Let's save that for you. And here, this is what we were gonna have for you, by the way. So we're gonna throw this image in. I'm gonna show you what it was, what we had. I'll give you yours. This is yours. That you provided me. Oh, there you go. That's yours. You provided me there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the other one that we had so you can see what it looked like. This is what we had here. Oh, that's a little bit big. Hold on. I got to shrink mine down. I don't know why that was so big. And that's what we had for you there. So, actually not far off when it comes to having the dragon stuff put into it. That wasn't too far off. Yeah, it's a token version. I see it. I see it. So that's what we had for you. The Dragonborn. No. Yeah, I see that. Yep. Yeah, so, anyway, we have your character. Let me find you and put you into the characters area. There we go. Put you in there. And come over here. Put you there. And we'll make it so that we can access and turn you on and off when needed. There. Aha! And now I'll adjust and put your other one. What? Oh my god. See, the problem is I have some issues with some shipping things every now and again, and I guess what I'm getting annoyed with, because I'm gonna put it this way. There was a certain type of people that retired. When they retired, the type that were left over at the places that I was at did not do the best jobs. Perfect example is one of them left their keys in my driveway one day to the entire post office. That was a fun one. So, I keep trying. I don't know what to do. Sometimes this is just ridiculous at points. Which is why I'm now doing my other D&D, playing the games as much as we can. Oh, you do? Alright, hey, I like it. Rose, we're going to get you a pack here. Now, would you like to go? We have this pack here, where I can grab, see where I have the box to grab the rest of the box out. And a Rose, chef, we can open it. Yes, we'll be doing that soon. We'll be doing, that's what I was saying. I have Kickstarter started for doing that. Yes, let's open this up one. I like it, my friend. All right, good luck. We're going to zoom in. We're going to see what you get here. Zoom, zoom. Take a look on that. Here you go. Let's feel lucky this morning. Ooh, let's get you something big, my friend. Good luck. Good luck. Now, we like to do this here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we like seeing the spoilers at the end. So, we're going to do that. Here we go. Spoilers at the end. Here we go. Good luck, my friend. Armament Dragon. All right, there you go. That's a nice start off there with your for your showcase one. Sonic Shrieker. Oral Procession. Storm Beacon Blade. Boulderborn Dragon. Narset's Rebuke. Durgir Island Dragon. Windscarred Crag. Breaching Dragonstorm in a foil showcase. That's a nice one there. The Swamp in the full art foil. Anafenza Unyielding Lineage in a foil there for your first rare. Afterlife from the Loom. Ooh, nice one on the extended art. I don't see that one frequently. Not bad. Kotis, the Fangkeeper for your clan card, the Borderless Showcase one there, Borderless Foil. I mean Borderless Showcase. I haven't seen that card though. Nice, interesting. Oh, Kishla Village in the Borderless, buddy. That's a nice pickup for you. That's a nice land. And then you have a Stillness in Motion for a foil clan card at the end there. Not bad. Nice Borderless one there with a Spirit token too. Not too bad on that. I like that. That was a decent pack, my friend. Let me put these away to sleeves for you. Yeah, there should be a lot of play space available, Aladar. And I mean, I just started yesterday or the day before. So it's brand new. It's on there. I think there's been one person that has jumped in with it. So if you want to, there's more than enough room from what is available still to go in and try it out, hang out, and, you know, have some fun with us. Well, that sounds good, Aldor. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. We're going to get this in here with all those. And I'm going to put you with your Kishla Village, which is a nice pickup there. And we'll put those together. Just so for protection with shipping. There you go, my friend. That's why I was saying we have, I have it starting on Kickstarter. I have it going. So, it should be available. You should be able to see it in the show notes or the description on YouTube if it's not in the show notes here. But let me see if I can add it in there. I don't think it'll let me because there's a link. That's probably what it is. But let's see if I can get it to show. No. Here, let's try it again. There. That's it there. You want to go and check it out. Campaign overview. Got some of the NPCs that you deal with, that you get to talk to. You even get to be one yourself if you want, like our buddy Oblivion. Got to speak himself at one point, so he got to go add his character in. And then, so yeah, I already have the world as you see. We're just kind of bringing it to life here, and that's what we're trying to do. If you want to see it, I can go through it. Obviously, go through the whole thing, explain it. But I figure what it is, I've been building all this stuff here, having fun, and you know, I figure I might as well put it all together and become make it into what I've been trying to do for a while. Get all your help there. Now, I don't know if that's interesting to anybody, but yeah, that's what we had going on. And let me get your name written down on that, Rose. Thank you, my friend, for coming in and hanging out. Try another? Alrighty, I like it. That means we're going to get one from the box. Let's check the box. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab that right now. Keep everything in like except for some of the immediate stuff in a case, because we live on a boat, so we have them to keep them in storage locations. So we have it in a case that's in a storage box underneath us, and I don't always get it out, but here it is, my friend. You get to choose out of here. I think this one was on this side, so you have 3 and 3 to go from. My boys are cheering on the last swimmer in a race that was on today. Random. Let's feel for the good one. We're gonna go with left back here. Alright, that's the one we're gonna do. My friend, let's see what we get for you. Good luck, Rose. Let's see if we get you any luck, my friend. Let's find you something big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I still have one left. So I still have one left. Well, let's see. All right, good luck. Let's get it for you. Boulder-born Dragon in the showcase. Skirmish Rhino. Corey Mountain Stalwart. Krumar Initiate. Reigning Victor, Jeskai Devotee, Wingspan Stride, Poisoned Practitioner, Deer Gear Island Dragon in the foil showcase. Not bad on that one. Ooh, there you go, buddy. One of the swamps for the eyes. Nice on the island. Beautiful on that one. Chico Paragon of the Way in a foil also. That's a nice pickup too. Jaws of Defeat in the extended art, and another nice one. I haven't even seen that one come out. I don't think I've seen that one come out yet. We have Sarkhan Dragon Ascendant. I have never seen this in a showcase. I've literally never seen that one come out in a showcase, buddy. Nice hit there. In a Great Arishan City in the foil, I mean in the borderless one there. Nice one on the land, and then also another land, a Kishla Village in the borderless foil. Rilla Reliquary Dragon on there. For a box, I would have to check, but it would probably we'd take a discount off of it because you'd get the whole thing together. I'd have to double check though. I'd have to go through and do the pricing and that type of thing. I have a sheet that helps me with that. But hey, those swamps used to be, I don't know what they are now, but those swamps used to be like $10 just that land. I like the lands, though. Those are awesome. Ah, yeah, well, yeah, we have, I'll let you know, if you give me a minute. After this, I can let you know what that would be. Alrighty. These are nice, bud. Those are good. That was a good one. That was a good one, my friend, Aldar. Not Aldar, my friend, Rose. Now, Aldar, I'll let you know what we have coming in for you next there on that. So, Swamp. I'm going to put your Swamp with your... You know what? I'm going to put a couple things together. Because I know they used to be worth something. I don't know what they're worth now. Not bad. Ooh, we're going to do some Battleship. I like it. See what you get for your single. Alright, give me a second. And I'll get that out for you, my friend. Alright. Put these together and put that with your name on that. Oh, we already have your name written down. Rose. There you go. Beautiful pack of cards. Actually, those are nice ones. I like those. That was a good pickup, I do believe. Now let's see what our friend did with our one there. Got the Shadowborn Demon. Alright, let me get that out. For you, my friend. And you have your Shadowborn Demon from Jumpstart there. Nice pickup on that one. And this is what I got to do now. I need you to do this. Tell me if what team you want to be on. It's either the Alpha is the your gray atop, or you're on the Omega, which is the blue on the bottom. So blue would shoot towards your. So if you're on Omega, you shoot at gray. If you're on Alpha, you shoot at blue. That's what it boils down to. There you go, my friend. I'll put your name on the back of that. Alright, gonna be on the Alpha team, alright. Now, I need you to tell me where you want to go shooting in blue. The spy that you are. F4, alright, I'll do that, I'll do that. F4 it is. Let's do it. Okay. We're gonna shoot. We fire! Oh no. It is a miss, my friend. I'm sorry. You have missed. But you still get your single. That's still going home to you. You just did not hit on our battleship. Oh no, dang. So just so everybody knows, we got here, let me see if my thing is done to speak, I do believe. Hold on, the character NPC should be back. Let me do that and see if I can put him in there so you guys can have that saying it.
Out here, the Iron Wake waits. A rusted carrier repurposed for war and loot. You ain't guessing, you're choosing. Buy a shot equals 1 live command on the grid. Call your coordinate a cuatro. Say dos. If it's ace, we reveal the MTG single hiding there. Every hit is real. Foils, rares, mythics, vault cards. No blanks, no rerolls. You get the card you call. All singles come from our 1000 vault,
nice,
rotated live, shown on stream, and shipped after. This is Fire, Steel, and Decision. The Iron Wake is waiting.
Nice. You should send them over. We should know what they are. But those of you that did not know, that's how you play. Okay. All right. I get the ability to add the players. Perfecto. Yeah, sure. You can do that. Send them over through Twitch. I can see that. That works. Yeah, I'm on there, so you can just send it there if you'd like. That works perfectly fine. All right, let me see. Okay, let's do this here. Okay, let's do this here. Ready? We're gonna do here, paste that in there. Alrighty. All right, here we go. Yeah, continue there. You know that's me. No. Let's listen to some. Who's the one singing? Oh, it's your brother's girlfriend. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Aladar, one of the people that hangs out every now and again. I've seen around. He's done lyrics, and they're on SoundCloud. And this is his brother's girlfriend singing something right now with the lyrics and the music.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was just playing it.
Very cool.
Yeah. You got that. He got a handful of them.
Very cool. Sure.
It was just the light was behind all the time, and it kept blocking me out and stuff. So that's why I shut the door. Oh, that? Yeah, the wind. Yeah, the wind was blowing through. Sorry. Cool. I see you got a good chunk of them there. I'm gonna have to look. We're gonna look at them. Maybe we'll put them in the background of some of the stuff that we have.
Sweet.
You can maybe we can have you do some stuff for the game too. That way we can when we're doing our game, we can have some good background music. Yes, that's what it is. It was just the first one that was there. That was the first one that was there. Hey, how's it going, my friend?
Unfortunately, the race is over, so now it's open to the public to
Do their thing now.
yeah. It's very peaceful.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Like 20 top fire rescue boats out here, Coast Guard. So it's peaceful. Now people are hot and ready.
It is there. Okay. We got Aldar, should be added in now. Why is it not showing? Okay. You're added in there, and we'll get you your inventory. Was the plasma rifle, right? Alright, can I go to, we're gonna skip down to a couple. Is this you? Nice, interesting. This is you? Cool. Hey, good morning, house. Oh, someone you hired, okay. Let's see, what do we have for, let's say add a weapon. We gave him the plasma rifle. Okay. Oh, cool. Not bad, buddy. Oh, nice. Cool. Pretty sweet, bud. I like it. We'll have to do, yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to do something like that. You can write something and have somebody, I don't know, figure out a person to sing it. I'm going to put my face camera away for a second so I can munch on some food here my beautiful wife brought me, I mean. Not bad. I like it. That was good. Let me see. Which one was you said your girlfriend or boy, your brother's girlfriend and him? She gave me the stars. All right. Let's see. There. Who does the background composing of the music? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Yeah. She does a lot of singing at Seas. Seems hot. Was this Sal's Ride? Is that the first one? Is that the first one you posted? I'm guessing, is this another one for GTA? Ah, alright. I like it. That's pretty funny. Cool. Like, I like how it's funny and cool. Hey, how's it going, Bearded TCG? I know I haven't seen you in a bit. How are things? How have you been, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good one. How's the night times going? You're on sometimes in the morning, I notice, every now and again. How everything's been, though? We can do Battleship if anybody wants to. Remember, that's what got pinned over there. Hey, that's what it is, right? I started doing a Kickstarter because people were liking the D&D stuff so much. I figured might as well do a whole like thing and help get it going, and like I've built like a whole tracking system and stuff like that that people like. So we were playing with it, and, trying to get everybody added in, and putting new people in and testing things out and that type of thing. And we're just kind of playing, having a good time, hanging out for a bit. It's good that you grow little by little. Yeah, there's a lot of people that were interested in it, and then on here it seemed people kept saying like they thought it was good. And I made a comment about should I try it at some point because somebody had said it to me a while back. You should do that or something like that with your D&D thing. I'm like, I don't know, but now since so more and more people have been involved with it, I mean, we figured might as well try and see what happens. So yeah, nothing special, just that's really weird. Yeah. I gotta hold on a second. Let me see if I can show it here. I just restarted the song there, but here I'll show you. I'll get the page up here, so you can see it. But yeah, there you go. You got one person in that had jumped in with it. Nice. Yeah, that happens, Beardy. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on a second. Let me get that over to you. Hey, well, that was just a crazy one that I threw out there. Quite frankly, I threw out a random crazy one. So if like somebody wanted to be part of the whole thing, I was like, whatever, we'll put it in there. Let me send it to you. I don't know if it'll let me send you the link there. I don't think it's gonna let me send it, but I will try. So I think they don't let you send them anymore. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can get it. I understand that. Let me see if I can get a message over. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll tell you what it is. No. Doesn't want to work. I couldn't find your thing there. Hold on. Let me try it over here. Let's try that here instead. Okay, let's do that. Let's see if it'll let me send it. I don't think it's going to, but I'm going to try. Yeah, it won't let me here. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, it won't let me send it, so I'll just send it. I'll just tell you the website, and then you can go and kind of put the rest together at some point, maybe. I don't know. But there it is. I sent you kind of the stuff there. Ah, that's not a bad idea. I should actually do that. Hold on. I should 100% do that. Let me do that now. There you go. That'll work for you. Smart one, my friend there. I should have done that. There you go. It's in there. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Bearded Dragon. I always think of Bearded Dragon because he had one growing up in college. Bearded Bear. Thank you, my friend. You too have a good one. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Yeah, you should check it out. We'll have some fun. Like I said, I got a whole system. Thank you. Yes, that sounds good. Cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, and if you want to check out that, like I said, I got a whole thing set up there, and I think I'm gonna update it and show my some of my system that I already built, so people will already see it and kind of understand what I already have there. Let me do. I'm gonna go to Aladar here again. Let's see what you got for stuff here, and I'm gonna throw out a. Let's go to this one.
Time to restock your pantry? Kroger offers the same great.
Well, you sound really weird. That's an interesting one. I like that song. Just
Get what you need when you shop, pickup, or delivery. If you're not 100% satisfied with your online order, we make it right. Guaranteed. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We've lowered prices. You can save 15% or more on hundreds of items like Thomas Mini Bagels, Campbell's SpaghettiOs, and more. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Yeah, we ride through the night. Old breakers, exiled ones, the city's in sight. McGee runs the beat, McClure and patrols. Landon and Steve keep the lock on the walls. King County's the stage, we own the fight. Northwest life, we own the night. McGee running Seattle's beat. McClure patrols the street. Landon and Steve lock it tight. King County runs all night. Max riding in the dot. South selling rides, gotta see. Chasing stacking trucks, no doubt. Northwest gonna hold it out. The rivalry's real, we're playing for keeps. Old breakers, exiled ones running the streets. We clash, we rise, we never retreat. Who's taking the throne? Who's claiming the heat?
not bad. I mean, you had a good one.
Exiled ones in the fight. See
This is.
we own the night. McGee's got the city, McCullough's got the patrol. Landon and Steve, they're taking control. Max in the ground, South moving the fleet. Chasing, stacking it high, we can't be beat. We hold the streets, we own this game. Old breakers, exiled ones, never the same.
Battleship worked out nice. I actually have a good setup now.
Shop building dreams today. The road toss, there's no stopping the pace. Exiled ones are no breakers, we run this place. Fists in the air, engines scream loud. Outlaws, rebels, standing proud. We're the kings, but we're riding in the shadows in the city. We make the rules, we build the arrow. It's real, we're playing for keeps. Old breakers, exiled ones, running the streets. We clash, we rise, we never retreat. Who's taking the throne? Who's claiming the heat? Old breakers on the rise, exiled ones at the fight. Seattle's
Oh, no worries, no worries. Oh, the ad playing. Oh, the timing was a little off on what I read. Hey, if I can, I don't know if I'm going to be in Vegas this year. Just we have a boat that's being living on that. It's hard to get around, especially when we're right now wrapped around a log that's larger than me. I was wondering what kid took a dump the other day and fucking wrapped our chain up in a log the size of like 4 people. That's what I'm dealing with the next few days here. That's why we haven't moved. Well, that's all right. No worries, buddy. It happens. I understand that. All right, so you have. I'm gonna throw you a health pack in there. Oh, that worked there. We're gonna equip your weapon. You now have a plasma rifle equipped. Oh, that worked. I like it. Ah, nice. All right, I had to make a couple adjustments to get it to work, but it is nice. It's working. Yeah, I know. I know. I'll drag everything up. Well, yeah, I picked. No, the chain wrapped around a log and it just pulled up. I don't know. I'm surprised our winch pulled it up. Quite frankly, well, it's whatever you want to call it, windlass. It's really a winch that's meant aid into a windlass. I'm surprised that pulled it up because I mean it was big. I looked down. I'm like, oh, my wife goes, hey, we were wrapped around a log. I'm like, okay. I'm like, log. I'm picturing, you know, like a log, like something like this, like you throw in a fireplace. Not I go over to it and I'm like, that's a tree. We're wrapped around a tree. And it happens to be floating in the water. Yeah, one link would be big enough, probably. How big those are. Yeah, so that's what we're dealing with right now for a headache. But hey, shit happens. But at least we're in an area that it's not too bad where we get to hang out and have some fun. Go over different places. So we'll do that later in the morning here. I started late because all my singles didn't load correctly for some reason, and I had to go through and fix it. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. We see him over here. We're by an aircraft carrier right now. Hold on. You know what? Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get this to work. Let's see if we can get this to work. There you go. No. Okay, so let's do this here. I'm gonna go with that. This is, I think that's fine for that. Wide is good. See, ultra wide. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. That works. Then we're gonna do, let's do this here. I'm going, let me see. I can get this to show. Okay. Oh. All right, let's do that. Ah. All right, so should be able to do this now. All right, we're gonna have the music is gonna go off for a second. So you won't see it for a second. You're gonna be paused. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause that. I know you just went on repeat there. I know. I wasn't paying attention. But hold on a second. Let's throw on the camo. Let's make sure you can hear. Audio. Where is it? Camo, can you hear it? I think you should be able to hear it now, right? Hear me? Yeah? Alright, hold on. Let's see. Sources. You should be able to now see. See me? Hello? Oh, crap. Battleship's away. Alright, here we go. This is what we're doing. I'm going to show you where we are. Alright. Oh, damn it. I was going to take a drink of that, and not anymore. Always the last sip.
It's always the last sip.
Alright, so this is where we are hanging out today. We got stuck on a log, so we're not going to be moving anytime soon. But you talked about a ship. So I figured I'd show you. We kind of see what you're talking about there. That's where we're hanging out right now. I don't know if I can zoom in or anything like that. But yeah. We were only going to be here for a little bit, but the log made it a little longer. We were thinking of moving because of how rough things were with people in the, like, those giant ships over there coming through. We've had probably a dozen of them. So it's got kind of wavy, but we were, yeah, we're hanging out right here in front of that. That's why we got the Battleship game going there, because we kind of had it by us. Thought it was kind of going with what we had going on, if that makes sense. So we'll go back over here, put everything back in a way. Oh, you got the camera there. Switch over, and there you go. No, we are in South Carolina. So we're in South Carolina, yeah. Yeah, Alador, I'm on a boat. Yeah. Yeah, I live on, we moved on to a boat, bud. We live on a boat. Yes. Do you want to see it? I can show you it if you'd like, I guess. Hold on a second. You want to do a quick tour? I guess I can do that.
Not clean.
Yeah, it's far from clean. Really? All right. I mean, it's a fucking mess, man. All right. I'll give you a quick look. All right. Hold on. I'll go. We'll go show you. Let me just here. All right. Quick tour. Sources here. I'm gonna put that back on. And let's see. You got, oh no, didn't work there. That's because the camera went off. I pressed the button by accident. There you go. All right, so we live on a boat here. Let's see, I can find that. Make sure you can see the audio, hear the audio again. All right, yeah. So been on carrier as well. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So this is where we are. We live here. My wife and I are over there. That's where I keep the cards and the hole there in all those boxes. It's our bathroom over there. That's shut. Closet. My desk area, where I hang out with you guys, and I do all kinds of stuff. So that's us. And then we get up here, get all of our stuff up here. Kids got their own rooms and a bathroom too. Bathroom, kids' rooms, and that type of thing. There's my wife. She's gonna wave. Hi. She goes, "Get up, get off the camera. I'm not ready yet." We have our this is what they call a cockpit. This is our back, kind of like, I don't know, back deck or whatever you want to call it. That's where I my helm. It's up here. This is where I sit when I sail the boat. Alright, I got my winches and stuff here. There's the boat. There's the dinghy. Solar will go on that arch in a little while. Our sail, main sail, as you know. This is the outside of the boat here. There you go. I don't know if you see everything or if it's breaking up at all, but here's the outside. We got our nice trampoline we can lay on and sleep on. Not really. Our bags, our front door there that we get to go and generators on in there. That's why it's so loud. That's why we keep getting rocked, by the way, because of the people like that. When you're out of the channels, by the way, so channels, just so people that aren't aware of boats, the channel between the red and the green marker, depending on which way you're going, you know, red, right, return thing, that's where you're supposed to be going fast. When you're outside of a channel and something that's marked as an anchorage, you're supposed to actually be going at like no wake or low wake, or slow and low wake, not going through like that. And people don't seem to care here, it seems. But yeah, here, this is the boat. Top of it there, sail, all that fun stuff. I know I can't see anything you're saying right now, so I'm just giving you a tour. Motors are down in these things on each side. But yeah, my big dinghy. Quick tour of the boat. There's Bones, the dog. Make sure I don't fall going down the stairs. Alrighty, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all that is there. Sorry if it bounced around too much. I was not able to see what it looked like. So, but there. Quick little tour. of the Foss home. Yeah, we got it's a nice boat. Not bad. You were in the Navy. Yeah, I remember you said that, Rev. I remember you had said that. Well, I don't know if it's made, but we took a lot of time to get here. Not so much because we go off to land and walk around. It's no different than when he lived in the house, quite frankly, because he'd sit in the house and sleep, and then when we left out and went outside, the only hardest thing would be he doesn't get to go out to go to the bathroom as easy, but he still goes on the sugar scoops, which you can rinse off with a bucket of water. Not too bad, Oblivion. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're doing a good one. Yeah, real life. I live on a boat, yes. That is cool. That is it. I know. We spent many years to get here. My wife worked overnight. I worked overnight. We put a lot of work into things. There are no lot lizards for boats. Those would be sea wenches. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second, Aldar. I completely forgot to look at that because I got sidetracked on the other stuff. Give me a minute here. Whatever. I can do it this way. It would be like, 575 for a whole box. Now, I only have one of those that are left. Yeah, kind of busy. We're getting ready to do some things, but not a lot of time. We were going to go out, walk around for a bit, but nothing specific in the afternoon. We were thinking of doing a night show because hopefully now today that we're not going to move and we're stuck here and we're not going to be doing anything. Like yesterday, we got all backed up trying to figure out how to get a chain off a log off a chain. So that just threw the day off completely. And then, yeah, that was a fun one. No, you didn't hear about that. Hey, yeah, so I got, we were trying to move the boat and a log that's larger than me. It's not a log. My wife told me it was a log. I was picturing a log. She goes, oh, we have like these headphones. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Everything good? We were pulling up the tank, up the chain. She's like, I think we're stuck on, it's not moving well. I'm like, okay, well, do you mean to go move forward? She's like, no, it's coming up. And then she goes, no, I'm like, what's going on? She's, we're stuck on a log? I'm like, all right. I'm like, log, all right, log. Go out there, something you can throw in the fireplace, heat up your house, whatever, fucking get roast some marshmallows. Now I go over there and I look down, I look up, look down, look up, I look down, I look up, I go, that's a tree. That's not a log. We're stuck on a tree. Yes. It was either that or it's a mast of a ship from who knows when, because it's just a solid, like the size of my core of my body is smaller than the trunk. Yeah. Yep. Oh, we were able to pull it up to see it. That's actually what it is. So I can pull it up to see it. So I actually have an idea of what to do. So I'm going to try to pull it up again to see it. But this time I'm going to take fenders and I'm going to tie it to the end of it. And then at the end of each one, that way there's at the end of the log will end up floating. Then I'm going to take the chain and I'm going to loosen the chain so that I can unwrap it from around the log and then let the log drop back down to the ground and we can pull our chain up. But we have so many people going by right now that if I tried to go under, the chain goes down kind of underneath the boat in the middle of it, the way they built it, which is really smart because it organizes it right and tight. We're stuck-ish. More, I need to have safer waters to get a log that's larger than me taken off so that we can move. Yes, so we're stuck. So we gotta undo. So I was gonna take that and float it with 2 fenders, and then once it's floating with 2 fenders, loosen the chain, unwrap it from the log, and let the log drop, and then pull the chain up and do whatever we need. But there's so many people going by that. Literally the other day. So the gong, you know the gong. It's the gong that we don't ever completely forget to use all the time. That sits up there for when we get giant good hits. That fell over. We lost a couple of things falling around. It was just like we had one wave that we were literally fucking 45-degree angle when it came to. We were at a 45-degree angle on one of the waves when it came to how they one of the boats came by, and now it's just they just some people just don't care. Is really what it boils down to. Yeah. Well, they're not supposed to do that when it comes to the outside of a channel. So when you're in the channel, you can go fast, whatever. But when you're outside of the channel, it's actually... I ended up having to check it up just to make sure I was on the same law, because we are in South Carolina, not in Florida anymore. But I was pretty sure it was the same law. In the intercoastal is where the speed limit is. As soon as you get outside of the intercoastal, you're supposed to be going low to no wake. In all the states for that I can see so far. So pretty much the people are going outside of the intercoastal waterway, the marked zone, which is definitely deep enough for anything. But they're going outside of it because they got a smaller boat, or it's a 10 feet area that we're in, so they don't need to worry about being 10 feet because they're only 2 feet deep, or they're only 6 feet deep. Well, and into the water. So they go by and they don't care, and they create a wake and they go as fast as they want, and it rocks us around. Yeah. But oh, carrier like that is fun. Yeah, I can see that going through some waters. That was a nice one, Rev. I bet you guys had some fun on the water that day. Sounds like a good storm you had there. Luckily you were safe. So that's all that matters. Yeah, my family's been around the water for many years, so we've had different things go on. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like trying to cook here. My wife, she goes, you know what? Actually, I feel like out of all the things, yes, this does suck, but I've gotten to learn how to cook a lot better now while we're on, so whenever we're on the ocean, I think we'll be able to cook better while we're underway. I'm like, yeah, that's actually, thinking about that is kind of a benefit. I guess you can say that. Yeah. I do live on a boat, Zach. We live on a boat. We've been on a boat for a few years. No, I lied. We've been on a few months. We've only been on 6 months. I've been on boats my entire life. We've had boats. I've had a boat for most of the time that I've been with my wife. There was a few years that I did not have a boat, though. That was in between college and getting one when I was out, It is definitely a skill. Well, that's one of those things I was like, we should record you doing that. Just to be like, this is what you do when you have to cook on a boat. And like catching things as you're moving around, like, oh. You are not on a monohull. That is true. So it's not as bad as some of the people on a monohull. No, I don't know. It depends on where it is and how it is there. You do have a pivoting stove. That is true.
I don't have that. Mine just slide back and forth all over.
That is actually very true. That is true. True. Yeah. Do some YouTube videos with it. I've heard a short of her doing cooking. Yeah. Cooking well at sea. This is how we cook at sea. Ah. And this is how the internet works at sea. When you have a Starlink and it bounces all over and they tell you won't have a problem, but then all of a sudden it doesn't work. Are we back now? I think so. Whoa, now that was a hit. Rock, see, that's what I'm talking about. You don't see it? I feel like I need to get like the cup of water or something.
Best way to see it would be to pull up that curtain and turn the camera around.
Oh yeah, you can turn the camera around and what?
They would see the horizon, and then they would see the horizon.
I know, right there. Shed it through the window right here on the back of our bed.
Yeah, right behind you, right?
In front of me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like water, sky, water, sky.
I know. Let's see if it'll work. Water sky, water sky. Let's see. Well, actually, you know what? That'll actually kind of work a little bit. Hold on. I think I can do it with my phone. I think I can do it with the phone here. Let's do this. Let's try this here. Right here. All right, let's see this. See if you can find this here. Yes, the internet's not working for you right now.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I'm trying to show how we're bumping up and down
Oh.
when the waves go by.
Pretty calm right now.
I know. Right now is very calm at the moment. So you're making me look like a fool.
Me?
Like I'm a liar right now. No.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure somebody will come by here any minute.
All right, let's see.
Some butthead.
This is like what I have for a bit of a view. I used to have it open, but the sun kept coming in right in front of me and blinding causing it so we can't see me.
Can you see the ship?
Let's see what yeah, you'll see what we keep getting here
Hopefully.
for the waves on a regular basis. Let's see what you get. That is kind of the view that I got. A little bit right here.
Doesn't usually look out of it because the sun's in the way.
This is not too bad though. Oh, we're gonna get a bigger rock. Oh, hold on. USS Yorktown. Alador, you still here? Oh, you can kind of see us rocking actually, the way the boat moves. You guys are gonna get a big wave. That we've had a few of them.
Yeah, like almost 12-foot waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything literally just fell.
No, I wasn't on a carrier. Are you really getting seasick now? No way. Are you serious?
Why are you playing with us?
Please tell me you're joking. Yeah, that's kind of like what we got for the view here. Let's see if we get a big one. Oh, here's a bigger one. No, we didn't get any.
Not much.
Oh, you're on the Ronald Reagan. All right. Okay, all right. Don't look at it then.
Boat's going by right now. We're gonna get a big wave.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're just trying to show you the what we got
This
going
boat's
on.
going by right now. On the other side.
Hold on. Yeah. Well, yeah, I gotta we get used to it. So I'll get it off there for the video. What I'll do is I'll leave that there so in case we have some big waves that come through, I can throw it on and you can see. Like,
Yeah.
here we go. There we go. There's some rocking. No.
Not much. Hold on, not coming there. Hold on, that. Almost the other
No, I thought they were there.
This is the mic here.
Okay. Those aren't too bad. Those aren't bad, actually. Not bad. We get some rough ones, though.
Yeah, there's like people with 4 to 5 bows. You go at half speed, making gigantic waves.
Yeah, there was a guy that went by with this. He had like a 4 console, 4 motors with his console. And, yeah. See if we can do add armor. Yeah, no big wave right now. We had a little bit for every now and again. Yep, I do live on a boat here. That's what we do. We have our, but if anybody is interested though, we have our Kickstarter. We just started up. For those of you that like to try some D&D stuff, make sure you go and check it out. Right here. That's our buddy's music, and my Kickstarter is this right here. Alright, if you're all interested, please check it out. It should be a fun one. We get to do our first season. We'll go through. Maybe you'll become a character like our buddy Oblivion. Hey, Oblivion, you still here? Look at that. Become a character. Add your own voice. And we can work on doing those type of things. But anyways, if you guys are interested, I can try to do that. It won't let me do the whole link, but I can send you like a part of it, and you can just go to Kickstarter and search for it, if that makes any sense. So I can do that for you, Rev, because for whatever reason it doesn't let me send the whole thing. So if anybody is interested, I'll do that, and I'll send you a message. There you go. You should be able to get to that from there. But yeah, if you guys are interested, there you go. Rev Tank sent it to you. You even saw me do it. Well, there you go. Here's your Wasteland Odyssey. Mike, I put it on here. Ready? We have,
Hi, I'm Oblivion Wielder. What can I help you with?
buddy can come in and help at some point. We're gonna have him. He'll be one of the characters. We just were finished. Yeah, so showing off all the characters that are playing.
I run from battle, but we'll heal you after if you don't die.
And we got our Clara, I think it is.
Think anyone would ever find me? I've been in cryo so long. I stopped dreaming. You didn't have to open that chamber. But you did. Thank you. I don't know what's happened out there, but if you'll have me, I want to help. I still remember how to work vault systems. Maybe that's worth something.
So yeah, kind of cool. You get to, you'll have your characters and things like that come in, participate, and you get to you have some NPCs that we have. We have your own if you want to bring your own voice in, like you saw our buddy there, Oblivion. What do you think about that one? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Rev. That would actually be nice. Anything, you know what? The idea of having this being something that is community made in a way is actually really cool to me. So like when you want to do something like that, if somebody has art, they want to say like, yo, I have an idea for a map. I think I can make a great one. And they make a map for me. I'm like, you know, that's awesome. Let's do it. And then they make their map, or like they have characters they want to make, or whatever it is. So that's why I was like, you know, it's pretty cool. It's kind of open to anybody and whatever you want to do. It's just go, like I said, Kickstarter. And it'll allow you to go and see everything wherever you want to go. Participate with it. It's a fun one. I think it'll be a fun one at least. I think you'll have a lot of people once we get it going too. we'll have, I'm working on getting like the companion app and things like that working. That way, when you are using it, you'll actually be able to send in text through the chat things that you're able to see. So like say you want to attack something. Well, you're not on the game today because there's like, you know, it's a difference. Somebody else is in the game for the day. Well, you'll be able to do, hey, let's attack this. And you'll still be able to participate still in the background and still all actually have your stuff affect what's going on. Because what'll happen is like, say you go into an area and you take all of a certain type of ammo. Well, that means when the characters go there, those that are playing, they're not going to be able to get it if they happen to need it for whatever reason. Now, I'm not going to let people maliciously do things, but yeah. So yeah, you would be able to. So say you're there's a companion app. You'll be able to in text. You'll be able to type in text. Say like there's only 5 characters that are playing for the day, and we have those guys that are in there. They're doing it. They have their taught. They can you know, maybe they'll be specifically their characters coming out doing whatever the raid is. But you can still participate in the Wasteland things going on with the companion part side of it, where like say there's 100 people in the chat. Well, there's only 6 of you that are actively being visually gone on live. Well, the other 94 of you can be using chat and chat commands saying like, go to this part, go to this village, go to this place. Oh, there's this there. You all of a sudden you see a zombie in front of you, or you see a dragon, whatever it is, and then you can have companions like that. We're working on those. We do have some people that have those, but they're right now. The companions are more of a skin type thing that helps you. It doesn't really help you yet. They'll be working on to the point that they'll eventually be able to help you as companions. Yeah, so you'll be able to say, hang out and chat, and even though you're not the one doing something specifically, you can say, hey, I want to go explore this area, and it will pop up, and you'll be able to do that in a companion thing. And eventually what I want to do is make it so, long story would be that we'd be able to do that anytime whenever things are online, as long as your GM has it up and running. Yeah, so you can always play in the world and do things, and go back and redo something you already did, try it again different. And I'll update stuff, because what'll happen is every time we do a live, new things will get made and put in place because we're making them. So you'll be able to participate with those. So you're like, oh, sweet, I want to do that thing on live. Well, yeah, it might not be me talking, but you still can go through the attack and all that type of stuff as like a text-based game where you're a player in the Wasteland. So you would be, say for instance, we have some of our companions. You know, maybe you're going to be, you have the companion there, friend. We have another one.
Ducky here to help.
Got to show you Ducky. But maybe you are going to be like that's our player display. Shows you all the info about all of our player. So you guys can see that, what's going on. But yeah, you can become one of the players yourself. You have your own image. If you have one, for instance, like Aladar had their own image, I'll put up, oh, well, that's not the wrong one. I have to switch it out to their token. They get a token. So yeah, it's like a companion app that you get to use while you're hanging out with us and having fun. Kind of a new idea, a twist on what you normally would do and when it comes to games, but something that I've made myself. There's no help from anyone else, so it's all me. All right, and that's why it's the way it is. I was thinking of doing a video, but I'm like, I do lives every day for the most part. I talk about it all the time. So there's not necessary for me to do that if I'm always on live and I'm talking about it. Maybe I put a link to, maybe I do that. Put a link to it and say, check us out live. When we ask whatever your questions are every day. I will, you know what, actually I might. So what I'll do is when we have, when I get some more of this going, if I need some like, you know, some characters or whatever, I'll reach out and see, be like, hey, here's some lines if you don't mind reading, and we'll get some characters added in with your voice there. You know, we can even make you as a character. Because, like I said, Oblivion himself was one, so might as well try. I figured that was a cool feature, too, is to have your character yourself come to life and be whoever you want it to
Hi,
be.
I'm Oblivion Wielder. What can I help you with?
So say you want to be, say for whatever reason you wanted to be a, I don't know, owl, purple owl. We can figure out how to get that to work, too. Those are part of the things that we work on down the line. But our Battleship game was the one that we had been playing here, which is what I had available for everyone. Okay, sounds good, Rev. Thanks. Yeah, when we get things closed up here, depending on the level what it gets to on the closing, I'll have some more resources, and that's where I'll start kind of reaching out to people. You know, if it gets something big for whatever reason, say you know people that are interested and we want to let them know about it, let them know. Anybody reaching out and telling people about it is always greatly appreciated, because it's a project. It's a cool thing. It's it's something that others had said let's try it out, so figured we should. It's a live game. We'll do it all the time, and it'll work towards this where you are working in that 24/7. You'll be able to do stuff where you work through your things, work through your adventures. Well, I'm not online. And that's what we're working towards. And then we have some people that, like you said, NPCs that'll pop up and talk. So the goal would be end up having, so you see the player view. Well, that view would have everything going on there along with your images for your character or your weapons or that type of thing. But yeah, the goals there, some crazy goals. Base one was just the campaign here. Then we'll do some enhanced visuals and things like that for sessions. That's when we introduce some chat commands more. Then we'll get a full kind of the chat persistent experience. So like whenever you do anything chat, it'll always be there, available the next time you come in. Most of the time now it is, but we're working on it anyways, getting better with it. And this will give us time to get to all these goals, because it gives you time to do the development to get all of them working. So you always see them working. You've seen you've seen all the games. You've seen the Dice Thrower. You've seen Battleship. You've seen your player window. You've seen my window. So you know it's all there. It's just, what am I going to be able to do with it? So yeah, it's on. And for those of you that want to right now, we do have up the we do have Battleship here, which is the most recent one we made while we've been hanging out here. You get to choose where you go. And then, hey, not a problem. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll reach out once things kind of get closer, and we'll see what we can do. I think that's a great idea. How's it going, House? Thanks for coming in, my friend. All right. So, is it cold or hot out? It's cool, right? Can we open the windows? So if we open the windows, you should probably be fine.
Yeah.
All right. I was thinking of shutting the generator off.
Yeah, they're all open.
All righty. Coat hot. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what? Let me know if you were gonna do a game. I tried to reach out and no one was doing a game, it seems. So let me know if you're going to, and we'll get that going. I mean, just have some fun game, nothing major, just a fun game. Oh, 6. All right, no, all right. 60 where you are? All right, let's see. I know we're going to go out and do some things. Walk around and get the dog off the boat and go to a park and stuff. So, I don't know if I'll be able to do it for 6. Maybe tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, potentially, because like I said, I'm stuck here until... I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to get down until Tuesday to dick around with the fucking log that's wrapped around our chain. Sorry for swearing. That just frustrating as a motherfucker. I mean, we went into an area, we found one that doesn't have anything, and literally a log with all the current and everything gets blown and rolls over our chain. Like, the fucking luck of that is just, it's just like the world being like, screw you, man! You're not moving! You thought you were gonna move your boat. Not gonna happen today. But anyways, let's see about doing a show, one of those ones, alright? And what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go, you know what, we're gonna go visit a friend of ours here. Say thank you for hanging out with us. Hopefully you're all having a good one. We appreciate it, everybody. Peace. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. Yes, definitely. I'll hit you up tomorrow when we get back today. Sounds good. All right, man. Peace. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And make sure you check us out. Check out the Kickstarter. If you see us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, X, whatnot, Facebook, any of them, ask a question. We'll answer. We don't mind. Check Kickstarter out. Definitely a big hit for us. It'll be a fun one. Get that whole adventure going where you get to see everything together. All right, everyone. Peace. Have a good one.